This comes from an old African folk tale. I know this because it was told to me by some old Africans. You got to be careful where you get your information. See, you can't get no old African folk tales from no young Chinese people. The story that they told me had to do with how the world came to be the way it is. They say that in the beginning of time there was a meeting between the seasons, and they all sat down to describe how things were going to be and how they were going to do things. They said that every season was going to take 90 days or 3 months and then go on to wherever seasons go when they're not where we are. We rarely wonder. I never hear nobody say, wonder where spring is or wonder where fall is. We just assume that they'll be back. But all of a sudden, one of the seasons was unhappy, claiming that fall always came too long and stayed too long, and spring always came too soon, and so winter was unhappy. Winter had always felt as though it was the strongest of seasons, the most powerful of seasons, and it just let them other seasons do a little something to keep them happy. So winter decided that it was going to stay. A little bit of winter every spring, and a little bit of winter every summer, and a little bit of winter every autumn, and then a whole lot of winter all winter long. Winter was the wrong season to mess with, Jack. So there we went out for a walk on a spring day, short sleeve shirt or short skirt, and all of a sudden there was a breeze that struck at us from between the trees and said, hey, 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 not quite spring yet. Hey, 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 not quite spring yet. But what was spring anyway? Just the doorstep to the summer to the spring, the season that had been number one for a long time. Every year when they asked folks which was their favorite season, they always voted for the summertime. From the time that we were kids, we loved the summertime because school was out, and we was out, and the sun was out, and the fun was out. Everybody loved the summertime. Good times in the summertime. Yeah, love to feel the summertime. Wanna be like summertime. Summertime was so much the favorite of ours that we dragged it into overtime. We called it Indian summer. As though the Indians had not been invited to the first one. And summertime had such an effect on us that we would forget how in certain summers past there had been days when the dark clouds rolled in and the thunder and the lightning would begin. And we forgot the voice that we heard saying, hey, hey, hey. Not quite clear yet. Hey, 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 not quite clear yet. An Indian summer would fade into days when the reds became crimsons and the yellows became gold, and we would feel the tendrils of winter taking hold. Leaves would turn brown and start tumbling down as we walked around. Footsteps sound like crunch. Hey, your footsteps sound like crunch. Don't you remember? Footsteps sound like crunch. Yeah, your footsteps sound like crunch. The Africans told the tale of a meeting before time began, when the seasons had a meeting and decided that they would all come and stay 90 days or 3 months and then go on to where seasons were supposed to go on their own schedule. But all of a sudden, one of the seasons was unhappy, claiming that fall always stayed too long and spring always came too soon, and so winter was unhappy. Personally, we felt as though that was because there weren't enough songs about winter, so we wrote one. This is called Winter in America. And the Indians welcomed the pilgrims into the buffalo once through the plain. Like the vultures circling beneath the dark clouds, looking for the rain. Yeah, been looking for the rain. Just like city that stagger on the coastline, living in a nation that just can't take much more. And like the forest they buried beneath the highway, never had a chance to grow. Well, they never had a chance to grow. And now it's a winter. It seems like winter in America. A time when all of the heroes have been killed or been betrayed. Hey, people know something wrong. Everybody ought to know winter. Yes, it's only winter in America. And the truth is there ain't nobody fighting because, well, nobody knows what to say. Brother, save the soul. It's winter in America. And the Constitution was a noble piece of paper with free society, struggle with the dying man. And now democracy is ragtime on the corners, unemployed and hoping that it rain. Yes, it's been hoping for some rain, but it just don't look like rain. I've seen a robin pushed in barren treetops, watching nasty races marching across the floor. And like peace signs that melted in our dreams and never had a chance to go. Well, they never had a chance to go. If somebody wanna know, tell them it's a winter. Cold is like a winter in America. A time when all of the hero brothers who could help us done been killed. They put them in jail. Hey, people done something wrong. Hey, that's winter. Yes, it's only winter in America. And the truth is there ain't nobody fighting because, well, nobody knows what to say. Yeah, truth is there ain't nobody fighting because nobody knows, nobody knows. Truth is there ain't nobody fighting because nobody knows what to say.